Hey guys, this video was requested by krissylovesmakeup to do a MAC starter kit for beginners. This is just going to be a really quick overview of products that I would recommend for somebody who's just starting out with using MAC or makeup in general. I'm going to get started right away because I got a lot to get through. As first thing would be foundation, and if you go to get foundation from MAC, I totally recommend you going to a counter and getting color matched. All you have to do is ask one of the makeup artists there to color match you, and they'll set you up with foundation, a concealer, and a powder. So the foundation that I use is the Select SPF 15 foundation. Mine is an NW20, and one thing I want to tell you is if you get this, it does not come with a pump, so I would recommend getting a pump for it. I think it was like $4 or something, but it's really worth the price to get the pump. And then for concealer, I use the Studio Finish concealer. It's an SPF 35, and this color is NW25, and I use this one for under my eyes. It's a little darker than my regular skin tone, a little bit orangier, and it's good for the under eyes. And then I also have it in NW20 to blend in with my skin. This one I use for blemishes or red spots on my face, so it blends in with my skin tone. And then even if you don't want to use a liquid foundation, I would highly recommend a pressed powder. And I cannot say enough how much I recommend the Mineralize Skinfinish Natural. Mine is in light, and this works so well. It gives you good coverage, even if you don't use a foundation. So I highly recommend that. If you want to use an eyelid primer from MAC, I would recommend getting a paint pot. And I'm going to recommend two colors, and depending on your skin tone, you can pick which one you would want. The one I have is Painterly, and it's more of a pinky toned kind of nude color. And then the other one is called Soft Ochre, and that's more yellow undertoned. So that's my recommendations for a paint pot. And then as far as eyeshadows go, normally when you're starting out, you want neutral colors for the most part. At least most people do, so I'm going to recommend some neutral colors. As far as a highlighting color, which is what you would put up here, my favorite are Vanilla, which is this one, and my favorite of all time is Shroom. That's this one here. For a lid color, I would recommend All That Glitters, and I would also recommend Naked Lunch, which is this one that's all messed up right here. Great lid color. For a crease color, my favorite is Satin Taupe, which is right there. And then another good crease color is this one here, and it's called Espresso. And then if you want a blending color, which a blending color is like what you would use to blend your lid color and your crease color together, Soft Brown, which is right here, is very good for that. And then if you want a color for an outer V color, normally you would use a really dark color for the outer V, which is like right here and up into the crease. For a brown one, I would recommend this one here, and it's called Embark. And then for more dramatic looks, you cannot go wrong with black, and that's Carbon right here. And since I love purples, and I think purples look good on most eye colors and skin tones, I'm going to recommend 3 purple eyeshadow colors for you that go wonderfully together. This one here is Digit, which I would use for a highlight. This one is Beautiful Iris, and I would use that on the lid. And then this one is Satellite Dreams, and I use that for the crease. They go so well together. So that's a color option for you. And then as far as eyeliners go, I usually don't use MAC eyeliners, but I'm not saying they're not good. I normally use Urban Decay, but I do have a MAC eyeliner, and this is one of their Teknakohl eyeliners. And this is really good if you don't want to bother with sharpening your eyeliner. It just twists up. And this one is a dark brown. It's called Brownborder. And then they also have a black, and it's called Graphblack. So if you want a black eyeliner, that's a good one to try. And then moving into blushes, 2 pink tone blushes that I would recommend. This first one is Well Dressed. This is a really light pink. great for fair skin tones. And then a more medium color pink, I would recommend Pink Swoon. And for peachy tone blushes, unfortunately both of the ones I have are limited edition. My favorite peach tone blush from MAC is Fun and Games. This was from Hello Kitty. Looks like that. It's a beauty powder blush. And I've heard recently that people are seeing these at CCOs, so if you want this color, you might want to check out a CCO if you can find one near you. And then the other one just came out with Colorcraft. So you should still be able to get this one. It's called Improvise. And it looks kind of wild, but it really isn't. I'm going to swatch this for you so you can see it. It's a beautiful peach color. It's right there. It's really light. It's got some shimmer to it, but I would really recommend that one. And then also with Colorcraft right now, they just put out a bunch of mineralized skin finishes. And I'm going to recommend one if you want to do highlighting. You don't have to do highlighting, but if you do want to try highlighting, I would recommend getting Porcelain Pink. It's a really light color, light pink color with gold in it, and I think it would be great for any skin tone. So check that out if you want to do some highlighting. And then as far as lipsticks go, I'm going to recommend some pinks and some nudes. A really, really good pink is Angel. And another nice pink is Cream Cup. And one more pink. This is a really light pink and it has some shimmer to it. I personally love this one. It's called Pretty Please. And then I have a couple of nudes that I would recommend. The first one's called Hue, and this one's more of a pinky tone nude. And then the other one I have is more of a yellowish undertoned nude, and it's called Freckletone. I absolutely love this one. I wear it all the time. And then if you want to try some lip glosses from MAC, I would recommend the Lipgloss line, and this one's a nice pink one. It's called Prrr. And then a light pink one, Underage. And then this one is like a peachy color. It just came out with Naked Honey. If you can still get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. It's called Queen Bee. This has been one of my favorites lately. Lovely peach color. And then about as basic as you can get, I'm going to recommend a Lustreglass. Lustreglasses are pretty, like, really, really sheer. And they're not sticky, and they're wonderful, and they have some sparkle to them. This one's Lustrewhite, and this would go great over any lipstick or, you know, without lipstick. It's just a nice color. And then two brushes, if you're going to get MAC brushes, that I would highly recommend. This one's the 239 eyeshadow shader brush. And you could really use this for anything on your eye, not just your lid. It can be used for anything. And then another very versatile brush that I would recommend for your face is the 129. And this is classified as a powder blush brush, but you could use it for anything that you need to use it for. And then one other thing I want to recommend, if you have oily skin like I do, I would recommend that you get a blot powder. This helps so much. I can't even tell you how much. This one's in light. And after you put your makeup on, you just dab this on over top really lightly, and it will control your oil very well. So, those are my recommendations for a MAC starter kit. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope this was helpful. So have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.